you know what your weaknesses are, identify them and do something about it. I do have times where I would just be like, you know what, I'm too lazy, let's just take bread and put some butter on it and then call it a day. Calorie wise, we're doing good, but nutrition wise, not so much. Hey guys, it's Germaine and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video, and if you're returning back to my channel, I just want to say thank you guys for sticking around and watching this video. So as you know, I am on a weight loss journey. I lost 40 kg. I'm on my journey of losing another 15 kg. I did hit a plateau for a really long time and I sort of didn't know what to do. I was doing the same things and I was kind of sticking to like the same amount of weight. I was not really like losing a lot, so I'm actually kind of on a journey of figuring out like how to break the plateau, and I'm trying different things at the moment. But one of the things that stays the same is that I don't like to over restrict myself. I don't like to do like fad diets or things that like would help me lose like 5 kg or 10 kg in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then after that just gain it all back. I am working on making sure that this is something that I can do for the rest of my life. I'm looking to do something that I can see myself doing for the rest of my life, something realistic, something that would not be so restrictive. I'm thinking about like, what if when I have a baby next time in the future and I need to lose baby weight, that it would be so easy for me to drop the weight because I know exactly what I need to do, and it's not something that I would need to do like go on a fat diet and then like lose the weight and then gain it all back. My biggest fear has always been losing weight and gaining it all back, because that's what I did. I used to be like super, I went on this like super healthy eating thing for a period of time and I lost a lot of weight, and then as soon as COVID hit, I gained all the weight back because I wasn't working out and I wasn't eating the way I was eating. So right now I'm kind of like on a journey of making sure that I'm eating foods that I still enjoy and I'm not doing anything too crazy or too drastic. So yeah, so let me just give you guys a little idea of what I'm doing right now. So currently I am trying to eat within like 1,200 calories a day, but I don't like to focus on my calorie as a daily thing. I focus on my calorie as a weekly thing. So between Mondays to Thursdays, I'm eating sometimes under calories. Some days I would eat like 700 calories, some days I would eat like 600 calories. But hear me out first, don't come at me yet. I'm pushing my calories to the days that I know I'm going to go a little bit crazy, because my fear is that what if I waste all my calories eating like 1,200 throughout the week, and then when it comes to a weekend I overeat and then I just defeat everything that I did. So I kind of like anticipate what's going to happen on like my weekends. So my weekends usually I count Friday and Saturday, because I feel like Sundays is more of like me resetting. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I reset on a Sunday. But Friday nights is when I usually go pretty hard. Friday nights is like my pizzas, my mom and I go out to dinner, my friends and I go out to dinners. It's like burgers, anything that's 1,000 calories, that is my Friday night. So because I know my Friday night is gonna look like that, I usually on a Friday, so Monday to Thursday I eat like super under calories, and then on Friday I would kind of maybe nibble on fruit here and there, or maybe have a smoothie, but I won't like eat anything that's too like a meal. I would save that for my dinner, because my dinner is when I'm like, you know what I mean. So I save all my calories for dinner time. And then on Saturday is also another day where I don't go crazy, but I like let myself be free. So I go out to cafes, I have tea time, I would eat cake, I would eat chocolates, not all of it together, but I would pick and choose whatever I want, but I would be more free on a Saturday. But also Saturdays is when I have badminton at night. So Saturdays I basically burn a lot of calories. Like yesterday I burned 1,200 calories just playing badminton, and I exceeded my overall calorie that I should burn in a day. So I try to burn 3,000 calories a day. Yesterday, because of badminton, my overall calorie burn was 3,500 something. So that's kind of good. So even though I ate like M&Ms yesterday, I ate M&Ms and 3 pieces of Ferrero Rocher. That was the thing that was like super out of my diet. And then I had chili pan mee for lunch. And then dinner I add a little bit of fried rice, and then I gave my friend to finish up the rest. But so you see, like Saturdays are more of like super relaxed and stuff like that. I don't keep snacks in the house, because if I had it in the house I would like overeat and I would finish everything in a day. So I know my habits, and so I don't keep like snacks in my house. I only have like sugar-free biscuits once a while in the house. Or if it's PMS time, then I would have like some snacks here and there in the house. But other than that, I don't keep stuff because I don't trust myself. So if you're someone who you know what your weaknesses are, identify them and do something about it. So anyway, I'm talking a lot, so let's get into today's video. So the first thing that I do when I am resetting, Sundays is when I kind of like, okay, Germaine, you've partied enough, you've eaten like whatever, like let's get back on track. And Sundays is when I'm like, I ease my way into it. So I don't like to like just suddenly bam, eat healthy, bam, like So the first thing I do on Sundays is, of course, I wake up, I get ready for church. That's my first thing. I don't consume anything. I drink coffee, but I'm not fasting. I don't do intermittent fasting on Sundays. Oh, I forgot to say that I do intermittent fasting on weekdays. I don't do intermittent fasting on weekends. So Sundays, I'm not intermittent fasting, so I wake up and I have my coffee, and then we go to church, and then my mom and I, so there's two things. Sometimes if I'm alone, then I would just go to church, and then I would come back and I would break my fast with a smoothie. I would try to keep it light. But if I'm with my mom, then we would go for lunch. But we would go for lunch but we would have something that's not too like heavy or too unhealthy. So maybe like we'd have mixed rice, but we would have like just a little bit of everything. It would not be like something that's too hefty, like not fried rice or noodles or things like that. Or sometimes we would have, I don't know if you know what thosai is. If you're not from Malaysia, thosai is my favorite food in the whole world. It's an Indian dish. I'll put a picture here. It's one of my favorite things. I could eat it every day. So we would sometimes eat thosai for lunch, and then I would go to the grocery store and do my restock. So Sundays are when I kind of figure out what I'm going to eat that whole week. I don't meal prep, but I kind of know roughly what are the foods that I'm going to be making. So I restock based on that. I sometimes buy my groceries every fortnightly, or sometimes I do it weekly depending on how fast they run out. So I would buy groceries to make, so I'll have like 2 different types of salads in the fridge for throughout the week. So maybe I would have like a chickpea salad. So chickpea salad would be with like cucumbers and tomatoes and feta cheese and onions and things like that. So I'd have that, and then I'll have like a black bean salad, which I would usually make with avocados and also cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, cilantros, lemon, those kind of stuff. So I would have like 2 staple salads that I know I'm going to eat. I won't put the dressing and all that, but I would kind of keep it in the fridge, and I know that with whatever that I eat, whether it's salmon or whatever, I would have these salads in the fridge. So if I think that week I'm going to be eating more Asian stuff, like more like tofu or eggs and rice and those kind of stuff, then I wouldn't prepare these salads. So like for example, this week I know I'm not going to do the Asian stuff because I did that last week. I ate a lot of like tofu stuff. So this week I'm going to be doing like more salmon, chicken breast, those kind of stuff. So I already have my salads that I'm going to pair it with. Or sometimes if I feel like I don't really eat chicken that much unless it's like a weekend. So most of the time my go-to is fish or eggs. Yeah. I'm not like, I am kind of drawn to the more pescatarian palate, but I do eat chicken or meat sometimes when I feel like it. So this week I might be eating chicken breast. I've not eaten chicken. Oh no, what am I talking about? I ate chicken over the weekend. So that's what I do. So we restock and sort of set the tone of knowing what I'm going to be eating that week. So after getting my groceries, I would usually come home, relax a bit, tidy up the house, kind of like get in the groove of having a nice clean apartment for the week, and then I would kind of prep some of the salad stuff that I'm going to be eating throughout the week. So like I said, I don't put the dressing and everything. I don't do too much in my prep. I keep it for when I'm going to eat, then I do most of it. But I do like the chopping up of the veggies, the blendering of my garlic, mincing my garlic, my onions, things like that. I do that on a Sunday, so kind of like have everything ready to go for the week. Because I feel sometimes during the week after work, I'm so like tired that I don't think I'm going to, like, to assemble a salad is easy, but to do the cutting and the preparing, like no mood, then sometimes my go-to would just be to eat whatever that is just ready, and most of the time it's bread. So sometimes I do have times where I would just be like, you know what, I'm too lazy, let's just take bread and put some butter on it and then call it a day, and that's dinner. There's literally no nutrients, it's just like bread and butter. And calorie wise, we're doing good, but nutrition wise, not so much. So that's why I kind of like preparing stuff like this. And then I kind of relax. I don't do too much activities. Now Sunday is more of like, I mean, it's the day of rest, it's the Sabbath. So church, grocery shopping, prepping, just tidying up the house, and then I kind of relax and watch a movie sometimes, because Monday is a work day and I really like to just not use my brain on a weekend as much as possible. And also I don't do too intense exercises, because especially because the day before, which is yesterday, my arms is still kind of sore from yesterday's badminton. We played badminton for 3 hours yesterday and it was so fun. We didn't stop at all. I love it. One thing I love about doing sports is that you just don't feel like you're exercising, and you just don't realize the time passing. You just go because you're excited, you're on adrenaline. I feel like sports is the best way to get in like exercise. When I'm in the gym, I feel like I do notice the time, I do pay attention, especially like sometimes when you're waiting around for machines or things like that, you do notice the time. Or if I'm playing like a workout exercise video in the house and I'm following it, after some time I'm like, oh okay, this is getting boring, like when is this gonna end? And then like you keep checking the time. But when you're playing sports, you don't look at the time at all. Like it's so fun, and that's one of the best ways to lose weight. So if you are like trying to lose weight and you want to get in exercise, my suggestion would be pick a sport that you like, find some friends who share the same interests as you, and then go and play it. So I would do something that's more relaxing, a more relaxing type of exercise. So sometimes I would just do like a dance video. Do you guys know Fitness Marshall? I don't know if you know Fitness Marshall. He has one of my favorite like workout videos. So I would do maybe like some Fitness Marshall videos, and then I would do like just a 15 or 20 minutes workout, just to say that we got a workout in, because I try getting in at least 6 or 5 days of workout in a week. Usually I take a break on Thursdays, because Thursdays is when I go to the office, and then after I come back from the office I have to go to like my church thing, and then by the time I come home it's like 10 at night. So I have literally no gap in between at all to exercise. So that's why I picked Thursdays as my rest day. And then, but this week Thursday, my company is having laser tag. So that's kind of an exercise, right? Laser tag is like, I think it's like paintball. I've never done it before, but I think it's like paintball, and you do use energy. So I'm gonna call it a workout, but let's see how it goes. And then this Saturday I have badminton again. So that's like my 2 sports related thing this week. I really do enjoy sports stuff. I think like it's so fun. I'm not kidding. If you're overweight, that is the best thing to do to try to get in workouts, sports related things. You don't feel like you're exercising. I promise you, you won't. And then last but not least, since I'm doing intermittent fasting, the next day I start my fasting window at 5 p.m. So I stop eating at 5 o'clock in the evening, and then I just relax and wait for the day to end, watching TV shows or just chilling in my room, watching YouTube videos, editing videos sometimes. I just do those kind of stuff and prepare for the next day, which is Monday. I have been doing OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, but I don't do that too often. So at the moment I'm doing fasting for 4 hours, no, fasting for 20 hours, eating for 4 hours. What's that called? Is that called 24? 420, something like that. So I break my fast at 1 p.m. the next day, and on Monday. So I fast from 5 p.m. on Sunday, and then we'll break fast at 1 p.m. on a Monday. That's it for this video. That's how I reset on a Sunday. I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. Also hit the notification bell, because I upload videos multiple times a week. I've got another one that's coming up, And also comment down below what you liked about this video, or if you have any other input that you want to share with me, what other kind of videos you'd like me to make, or if you have any other inputs to the things that I said in this video. If you have like a special way that you reset on a Sunday, do share it with me. Let me know. I like to hear your comments. I felt like the previous video that I uploaded, there was so many comments of people telling me like their stories and their personal journey of weight loss. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.